So hello beautiful souls, welcome to class. Well done for joining in today and rolling out that mat. So today's class is going to be about connecting to thyself. So we're going to let go of what's been happening during the day. When you jump on the mat, this is your time for you. So if you've got a belt or a strap, bring that with you. We're going to let go of any tightness we may be holding on to. And let's begin the class by sitting comfortably in a cross-legged position. And let's close our eyes and let's connect to our breath. We're stilling the mind, connecting to the breath, exhaling for the count of 3, 2, 1, pausing, inhaling for the count of 3, 2, 1, pausing. Exhaling and inhaling. Exhaling and inhaling. So as you're breathing, we're connecting to our life force, our prana. When we first come into this world, we take our first breath. When we leave this world, we take our last breath. And often in between, we forget to breathe consciously. So this is our time to breathe consciously, connect to the breath, connect to ourselves. So we're giving ourselves permission to just breathe, just breathe. And then just exhale, look down very gently. Inhale, look up and just take a mental note of what you're feeling in your neck as we begin the class. Are there any tight spots you're holding on to? Turn your head to the left. Turn your head to the right. Taking a mental note again of how your body's feeling. Our body is always trying to communicate to us, but we often don't listen to it. Or maybe we don't know, we've lost touch of our bodies, how it feels, what it's trying to tell us. Circle, little tiny circles one way. And this is our time where we listen to those little whispers our body is trying to tell us. And we allow ourselves this time to rebuild our relationship with our bodies. Little half circles upwards. You can tell us that we need to slow down. It can tell us when somebody's not serving us around us. It can tell us if we need to create change in our lives. It can tell us to slow down and then roll the shoulders back. We just got to learn to listen to what it's trying to tell us. And then roll your shoulders forward. And it takes time. And there's a process attached to that relationship, like with any relationship. Let's bring our hands up. Grab hold of those elbows, arms are in line with the ears, and then we're just bringing our body over to one side. And breathe. Bringing the body over to the other side. And breathing one more time on each side. And if you've got any special requests, class, just pop it, message me or pop it in the comments. Arms up, opposite hand, opposite knee, and I could accommodate your special requests. Because it gives me an idea for the theme for the class, changing sides. Beautiful. We're going to come and lie down on the mat, and we're going to hug our knees in. Hugging our knees in, tucking the chin in, dropping the shoulders down. Circle one way and circle the other way. And if you haven't got time for a full 45-minute class, if you're busy, school holidays or work, whatever it might be, just do a 10-minute little class. Consistency is the key. We don't have to spend hours looking after our bodies. We just need a little bit of consistency with our food and with our movement. Beautiful. Placing the feet on the floor. We're going to grab our belts or strap, whatever you've got. And if you haven't got a belt or a strap, don't even worry about it. You don't need it. You can even use a tea towel. So palms facing away from you. A little bit wider than the shoulders. Tuck your chin in, and then we're going to inhale, reach up, expand, pull that strap apart or the belt apart. And then we're going to inhale, expanding our lungs, opening up the upper back, rolling the shoulders back. Beautiful. Now, if this is comfortable, add one leg, extend one leg, keep the abs pulled in. So your abs are engaged as we make the movement. If that's comfortable, lift your feet up, abs pulled in, or extend one leg as you bring the arms over your head. For 2, 2, 1, 1. Beautiful. Hugging in the knees, extend one leg, interlock the fingers and hug that knee in to your armpit. So you're taking the foot to the outside of your hip slightly and to your armpit, rotating the foot one way and rotating the foot the other way. Bringing the knee over your body, turning your head away, bringing the top hand over to expand the shoulder, rolling that shoulder, opening the chest. Change sides. Extending the other leg, interlock the fingers, change the hand grip as you interlock your fingers. Really pull that knee into your armpit, rotating one way, rotating the other way. Bringing that knee over your body, extending the arm up, opening up the chest. Beautiful. And then we're going to keep the knees bent, hands beside the hips. We're going to tuck the tailbone under and roll up into the yoga bridge, which is a bit higher than the Pilates bridge. And then we're going to bring our hands underneath and really bring those shoulder blades together. Equal distribution of weight on your feet. And imagine you're holding a brick in between your knees. So there's a nice gap there. You're holding that brick in between your knees. And then release the hands, rolling down. Let's do that again. Tucking the tailbone under, rolling up. Changing the hand grip, lifting the hips up. Breathing in and breathing out. And then gently rolling down. We're going to bring the hands behind our head, elbows back, abs pulled in. Space between your chin and your chest, and we're going to inhale, exhale, lift and release. Lifting from the sternum bone here. I know we work our abs, but a really important muscle group in our bodies that supports our posture, and we just do a little bit consistently during the week so we keep our abs nice and strong and we become aware of them being there, and we start using them in our everyday lives. When we're picking up things or walking around, we activate our abs and stand nice and tall. We're creating muscle memory. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands beside your hips. Reach those fingers up towards the front of the room and pulse. Pull the belly button in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hug those knees in. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to bring the hands behind our head. We're going to inhale, exhale, lift, and we're going to extend one leg and bend. Extend and bend. So keep the head up, extend and bend. If you want to drop it down and come up, that's up to you. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, don't forget to breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hug the knees in. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Then we're going to place the hands besides our hips, and then we're going to circle our legs backwards, like we're cycling backwards. Pull the belly button in, extend the leg, circling backwards for 10. 9. If you want to support your lower back, you can also put your hands behind your tailbone and circle backwards. And if you want to, you can lift up your head for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hug those knees in, circling one way and circling the other way. We're going to come onto the side. So we're on the side, elbow underneath your shoulder, legs are nice and long, and you bend the bottom leg for me. We lift up, and then we exhale, reach, and inhale, lift up. And we're thinking of this oblique muscle here, yeah? That muscle is activated. So have a feel, activate that muscle, and let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Then, we've got to do our pulses. Nearly forgot. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to come onto our elbows. Coming onto our elbows, pull the belly button in. We're in the plank. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Pull the belly button in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently bring the knees down. And come into child's pose, stretching it out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to come over to the other side. Coming over to the other side. On your elbow. Legs nice and straight. Elbow underneath your shoulder. Space between your ear and your shoulder. Bend the bottom leg. Lift up. Activate that oblique muscle. Pull that belly button in. Exhale, reach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up onto your elbows. Last set of planks. Holding you for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently bring the knees down and let's come into child's pose. Breathing in and breathing out, staying connected to your breath here. We're going back to our breath, the compass, to bring you back into the present moment and that connection with thyself. We're going to come and lie on our bellies now. So we're going to work the upper back, middle back, lower back. So before we start, place your fingers near your shoulders. Forehead facing the mat, feet planted on the mat. Inhale, lift up. Keep your forehead facing the mat. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring one hand on top of the other. Feet nice and wide, lifting up and down. Up and down. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Have both hands nice and long, feet nice and long. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Squeezing in, lifting and squeezing. For 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Place the hands near the shoulders and let's come into child's pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Connecting to the breath. Always staying present with the breath. If you find your mind wandering, go back to your breath. Yes, that beautiful compass. So think of your breath as a compass. Every time it goes back to wandering, the mind wandering from the past, the future, and you go back to your breath and it brings you back into the present moment. Coming up onto all fours. Knees hip distance apart, hands shoulder width apart. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Neutralize your spine. We're doing little tiny circles of the hips. So do what feels good for you here. You can move forward and back, side to side, whatever feels comfortable for you. We can do shoulder to hip, stretching it out, flossing your body out, clearing out any cobwebs you may be holding on to by moving. Then we're going to come up onto all fours. We're going to sink the chest down. So this is like a little mini almost push up where we sink the chest down, squeeze those shoulder blades, lift back up. Shoulder blades, scapulas coming apart, sinking in. Shoulder blades, scapulas coming apart, sinking in. Shoulder blades, scapula coming apart. Tuck in the toes, pull the belly button in, lift the knees up, and then drop it down. Lift the knees up, drop it down. Lift the knees up, and then we're going to come into downward facing dog, walking out, left, right. And going to that breath, getting connected to the beautiful breath, your prana. Even take some lion's breath. And then bend your knees, lengthen out your spine. Come into high plank. Bend the knees, lengthen. High plank. Bend. Lengthen one more time. High plank. Bend. Downward dog. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward. Left foot forward. Hang there like a rag doll. Bend your knees. Let your head hang completely loose, taking the weight of your head off your shoulders. And then just place your hands on either side of the foot, walking it out, left, right. So you're lifting one hip up, bending one knee, change sides. Beautiful. We're going to take the right hand to the middle of the body, bending the right knee, inhale, lifting up the left. Change sides, bending the left knee, lifting up the right. Pull the belly button in and roll up one vertebra at a time. So standing nice and tall on the mat. Get connected to your posture. Have a feel of where your weight is on your feet. Have a feel of how your ankles are feeling. How are your calves, your shins feeling? Your knees, are they locked or is there a slight bend in them? Bend them if you need to. How are your thighs? Are they tensed or are they relaxed? How are your hips? Your stomach, how does that feel? Is it engaged slightly? Your bottom two ribs, are they popping up or are they tucked in slightly? Your chest, are you breathing full, filling out your lungs? And are you emptying out your lungs? Your shoulders, are they rolled forward or are they rolled back? Your hands, are they tensed or relaxed? The back of your neck. So imagine somebody's pulling you from the crown of your head and you're building this beautiful connection and creating a memory of your posture. This posture that you want to maintain outside the class. Let's inhale, exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, reach your hands up to the ceiling, arch back very slightly with that same arch. Cactus arm, squeezing the shoulder blades. And back up. And again, squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting the chest up and back up. Squeezing the shoulder blades. This time we're taking the hands behind our buttocks. Lift those hands up, open the chest. Exhale, coming into a chair, release the hands, bring them back up. Palms together, forward bend. Place the hands on either side of the foot and again, walking it out, left, right, left, right. Staying connected to your breath, your compass. Come back into the present moment with the movement of your body. Place your right hand to the middle of the feet, bending the right knee, lifting the left hand up. Change sides. Left hand, bending the left knee, lifting the right hand up. Tuck your chin in slightly to support your head. Tucking it in and then pull the belly button in and roll up one vertebra at a time. Shoulders back, back into that beautiful posture. Inhale, exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift up, leaning back. Cactus arms, squeezing, lifting the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And again, squeeze. And again, squeeze. Bring the hands behind you, interlock the fingers, change the thumb grip, lift up your chest. Sitting into the chair, bringing the hands up, into the chair, forward bend. Walking it out, left, right, left, right. Bending the right knee, place the right hand in the middle of the feet, lifting up the left hand. Change sides, bending the left knee, lifting up the right hand. Hanging there like a rag doll, pull the belly button in and roll up one vertebra at a time. Stay with me. Shoulders back in that beautiful posture. Inhale, exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Cactus arms, squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands behind you, open up the chest. Sitting into the chair, lifting the hands up. Palms together, forward bend, tuck in the neck. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Frame the foot. Let's take the right leg back and drop the right knee down. Bring the hands to the inside of the left foot and we're circling. Circling one way. Circling the other way. Framing the foot, extending and bending, extending and bending, extending and bending. Touchdown, right hand, left hand up. Lengthening your spine, framing the foot, tucking the toe under, coming into downward facing dog, or you can flow it out. and breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Really feel the lengthening of your spine. We're creating space in between each and every vertebra. Creating space in the connective tissues. Releasing tight spots and held emotions and thoughts that aren't serving us today. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward. Drop your left knee down. Hands inside of the right foot. Circling one way. Circling the other way. Framing the foot. Extending. And bending. Extending. And bending. Extending. And bending. Touch down. Left hand, right hand up. Framing the foot, tucking the toe under. Either come into downward facing dog or flow it out. And breathe. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, come into the lunge. Hold it here. Cactus arms and lunging it down. For 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands behind you. Open up your chest. Lean forward, humble warrior. Touch down, right hand, left hand up. And then we're coming to the outer edge of the back foot for 3, 2, 1. Framing the foot and kicking back, either in the downward facing dog or flow it out. And breathe. Lean forward onto your hands, step your right foot forward. Coming up into the lunge. Breathe. Lunging it out. Cactus arms. Opening up the chest for 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands behind you. Open up your chest. Humble warrior. Touch down, right hand. Inhale, lift up the left. Coming to the outer edge of the back foot for 3, 2, 1. Framing the foot, kicking back into the dog or flowing it out. And breathe. Let's bring the knees down and come into melting heart. Melting heart. Breathe. Bring the palms together. Bend the elbows, bring the hands behind your head and lean back very slightly, stretching out underneath your armpits. Release the hands and let's stretching it out in child's pose. And then slowly coming back. And then we're just going to sit on our knees and we're just leaning back slightly. We're working and stretching at the front of your feet. So you're lifting your knees up very slightly and then bringing them back down. Up very slightly and back down. Up very slightly and back down. And we're going to grab hold of our belts And we're going to stretch out our legs, okay? So lying on the mat, let's hug our knees in. Circling one way, circling the other way. How is our lower back feeling? Take a mental note. Start connecting and learning about where your body is feeling, any little niggles. And with time, one day, they'll disappear and you wouldn't even notice. And you'll think something's missing. I don't know quite what, but when I wake up, I'm not in pain anymore. That's the beauty of stretching. Okay, let's get one leg long. I've got my right leg long and my left leg up in the belt or the strap. Now drop your shoulders down, tuck your chin in. You can have a little micro bend in your knee if you want, okay? Remember to listen to your body. Now, close your eyes and make that connection as to how your left hamstring is feeling, your calf, your hip. Take some conscious deep breaths. Your breath will guide you as to how comfortable this is for you. If you find yourself holding your breath, that means you just need to give yourself a bit more space, a bit more room with the belt or the strap. So it should be like nice flowing breath. Holding the strap with your left hand, bring your right hand out. Inhale, exhale, open, turn your head away. Now lengthen that leg that's on the mat. Rotate that hip, very micro movement almost to the hip, to the mat. So you're just dropping that hip to the mat slightly. If you want to deepen the stretch, you push your heel away towards me. Feel the inside thigh working and stretching. Feel the hip stretching. Where are you feeling it today? Inhale, lift up. Swap hands, bring the leg over your body. Turn your head away. And breathe. Imagine your breath like an oiling can. And as you breathe, then take your breath, take your exhale to wherever you're feeling it. And that's where you're feeding your body oxygen it needs to release. And then inhale, come back up. Dropping the shoulders down on the mat. Make sure both shoulders are equally on the mat. And then gently release. Hugging that knee into your armpit, rotating your foot one way, rotating your foot the other way. And then bring the knee over your body, turn your head away, lift the hand up. And then gently release. And just lie there for me for a moment. Take a mental note of how few minutes of concentrated stretching feels on each side. What is the difference? Does your left leg feel longer, your hip feel lighter? Just take a mental note. Let's do the other side. We're grabbing hold of the belt. We're popping the right leg there, dropping your shoulders. And again, how is it feeling? Where are you feeling it? Tuck in your chin. Remember, every day is different. And we want to really learn how our body works. Depending on how much sleep we've had, how much water we've had, what's going on in our lives affects our bodies. Once we start learning how our body changes with the external influences, we're able to make those different changes and adapt our external world to serve our bodies, so we don't hold on to things physically and emotionally. Holding your strap with your right hand. Inhale, exhale, open it to the right, turn your head to the left. And again, extend that leg, the left leg, and rotate that hip slightly down. So you're really creating space here on the front of the thigh, and especially if you've been sitting for long periods of time, this can get tight. And even if you've been standing, our hips can get tight because there's a big weight over your torso, your head, on your hips. So we're just stretching it out. Long deep breath, stay connected. And then we're bringing that leg up and changing hand grips, bringing it over our bodies. And then inhale, lift up. Walk your hands up that strap. Relax your shoulders. And then release. Interlock your fingers. Rotate your foot one way. Rotate your foot the other way. And then bring that knee over your body. Bring the hand over your shoulder. And then lying down on the mat. Breathing in, breathing out, just taking a mental note of where you're at. And then just bend the knees, hugging those knees in, circling one way, from one side to the other, whatever feels comfortable. And if there's any last minute stretch you want to do, go ahead and do so before we come into our relaxation. So you're lying down on the mat and doing your final stretch, wherever feels comfortable for you, whatever your body is calling for. And then when you're ready, you're going to lie down on the mat. Lying down on the mat and go back to your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Just connect to your breath. Your breath will keep you in the present moment on your mat with your body. Take your breath, take your attention to your toes. You're relaxing your toes, you're relaxing your toes. Take your breath, take your attention to your ankles. You're relaxing your ankles, you're relaxing your ankles. Take your breath, take your attention to your calves. Relaxing your calves, relaxing your calves. Relax your knees, relax your knees. Relax your thighs, you're relaxing your thighs. You're relaxing your hips, you're relaxing your hips. Take a big breath into your belly, you're relaxing your belly, you're relaxing your belly. Your lower back's relaxed, your lower back's relaxed. Take a big breath into your chest, you're relaxing your chest, you're relaxing your chest. Your upper back's relaxed, your upper back's relaxed. Relax all the fingers on your left hand. You're relaxing all the fingers on your right hand. Your forearms are relaxed, your forearms are relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed. The back of your neck's relaxed, the back of your neck's relaxed. Relax your jaw, your tongue, your lips, your cheek muscles. Your whole body is nice and relaxed. And you're just following your breath moving through your body. Nothing else to think about but your breath. Staying connected to your breath. And then just slowly take a couple of deep breaths, coming back to your body on your mat, into your room. And while you're lying here in this beautiful space you created for yourself, think of 3 things that you are grateful for today. Inhale each one of those things into your body. Exhale gratitude out into the universe. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And then just gently wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, turning your head left to right. And then just bending your knees and rolling over to your preferred side of resting. And as you lie here, just acknowledge the commitment it took to show up on your mat today. Just acknowledge that discipline it took, and just give thanks for you for showing up. Thanks to you. And acknowledge your body and your mind for you to turn up on the mat today. I thank you for your time, allowing me into your space. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.